Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Coming up on the first pitch and pitching in this game, Matt Manning. What's the word on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone really hard.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double. Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Now, here is Pudge Rodriguez. Tosses to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And first offering is fouled off.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up next for New York, David Ortiz. Big time power. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Raul Ibanez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 18,
Gary Sheffield. The next to hit. Line drive, base hit. Ibanez around second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now here is Mark McGwire. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0, and that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
2 outs, nobody on. Mike Piazza stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen. Joey Wentz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. They're waving Piazza home. He'll score. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 50. Line drive. That's a base hit. Tomey coming home. He'll score easily. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the third baseman, Pudge Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 7-0. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Back at Comerica Park. And on the mound today, Garrett Cole.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Popped up. Rodriguez pulls that one down, and there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day, day in and day out.
Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And the batter now, number 28, goes to second, safe there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Number 50 up now for the Tigers. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Into center, Ibanez settles underneath it, makes the grab, 2 down. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And next up for the Tigers, number 99.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Tigers strand a pair, not going their way. It's 7-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Jason Giambi.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Pulls that one foul. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And stepping in for the Yankees, David Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The center fielder, number 28,
Raul Ibanez stepping in now for the Yankees. Singled and scored his first time. Rips one to right. And there are two outs.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Man at first. And up next for New York, Gary Sheffield. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all, and they add a couple more. It's 9-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 10-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
New pitcher on now, Wilmer Flores.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the Yankees catcher now. Mike Piazza doubled his first time up. And it stays fair. And it bangs up against the wall.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Really spun on that pitch and ripped it down the line. And it couldn't have been much closer to ending up in foul territory, but it did just sneak in there for the base hit. Good job by the defense as well to hold it to a long single.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. And next for New York, number 50. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's a base hit, run scores. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe at home. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 14-0, and their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
The left-hander on now. Eduardo Rodriguez. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. So 2 down. Jason Giambi will hit next. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Swung on, belted. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 14-0. Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Jack Messer.
The third baseman.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Bellinger up to hit. There's a strike. Cole, of course, the first overall pick by the Pirates in the 2011 draft out of UCLA, and really blossomed as he moved from Pittsburgh to Houston in 2018. That's in there. And it's 0-2.
He's one of the 2 pitchers to strike out 14 batters in 3 consecutive games. Pedro Martinez was the other to do it, but Garrett Cole, again, just a dominant pitcher that wants to finish what he starts. Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next to hit, Jace Young. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. The wide to kick the pitch. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the center fielder, Raul Ibanez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Well struck right field. And it is gone. He powers one out to right field, and they add to their lead. It's 15-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now, Gary Sheffield. Liner, base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Mike Piazza. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. And the lead continues to grow. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Jim Thome stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit and a run comes in.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Number 50 stepping in now for the Yankees.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. Safe. And that's his third hit.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
New pitcher now, Alex Faedo.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
So one out with two aboard. And up next for New York, Pudge Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. That's hard hit on the line. Rodriguez out on the play. Both runners tagging from second and third. In comes the run from third. And the lead continues to grow. And next for New York, Jason Giambi. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. And a base hit knocks in a run. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around. Back here in Detroit, and here is Nick Maton. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Cole, a former All-Star. 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The 0-1. That's a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next to hit for Detroit, Akil Baddoo. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Bouchard up now for the Tigers. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Bouchard goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
The wind and the pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the start.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 21-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Raul Ibanez. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
The right fielder, number 18.
Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mark McGuire.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Mark McGuire. Line drive, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jim Thome stepping in now for the Yankees.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they extend their lead. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Yankees. Back at Comerica Park. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's a speed threat. Number 28. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. That one hit to right. Sheffield settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 50.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 50. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Piazza makes the play. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, number 99.
And here's the catcher, number 99. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Stays alive. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. New pitcher for the Tigers, Bo Brisky.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's some real power at the plate. Number 50. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Smoked into left, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Runner on the go again. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, these guys are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
The 0-2. This one smoked out to left. That takes care of Rodriguez. Runner tagging and heading for home. In comes the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow.
The second baseman, Jason Giambi.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Giambi. Hit on the ground to the right side. And they get Giambi for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Hauls it in on the warning track. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 23-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Jack Messer.
Jack Messer.
Cole back to work. And he takes a strike.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Cody.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In the air, out towards left center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jace Young now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Baddoo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. Baddoo should have this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark McGwire stepping in now for the Yankees. Hicks, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Down the left field line, base hit.
Now back.
Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Digging in, Mike Piazza. Swings here and blasts one left field, and that is gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they boost their lead. It's 25-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's going to be Jim Thome. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, and that is that. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. On to the bottom of inning number 6. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Nick Maton. Maton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Here's the 0-2. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Baddoo stands in now and watches strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Oh, 2 now. Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
In the air out towards right center. Ibanez on his way over makes a nice running catch. And that is that. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Matt Whistler.
Number 86, Matt Whistler.
Number 50 digs in now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 26-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Pudge Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. On a line, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Jason Giambi. That one ripped. What a play in right field. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Grabs it on the run. 2 away now. And now the center fielder, Raul Ibanez. Base knock center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up next for New York, Gary Sheffield. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Runner from second scores as they add on, and they extend their lead.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Mark McGwire, the next to hit. Swing and a base hit. Ibanez around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
Well done. Drives in the run. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Reese Olson taking over on the mound.
Number 45, Reese Olson.
First and second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Sheffield around third. He will score, and they extend their lead.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's the DH, Jim Thome. That's towards center. Bellinger makes the grab, and that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. 7th inning stretch time. The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Adam Engel.
Pinch hitting for the Tigers, number 17.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right-hander kick steals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Piazza makes the grab on the run.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Matt Vierling. 1 out. The base is empty for him. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And a 1-1. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Oh, 0-2 now. Bounce to third. In plenty of time to first, inning over. So remaining in the game defensively, Matt Vierling. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Jose Herrera. He takes over behind the plate. Also into the ball game, Spencer Torkelson. He takes over as the new first baseman. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 50. And here it comes. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bellinger going back some more, and that one's gone. All muscle to center field. His second home run of the game. It's 30-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for New York, Pudge Rodriguez. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Giambi. Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Out towards right center field. Vierling snags it on the run. Here's the center fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Raul Ibanez.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And that is the third out of the inning. Bottom eight, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. David Hamilton.
Number 80.
Cole back to work. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jace Young. Popped up. And that'll do it. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alex Lang.
Number 55, Alex Lang.
So coming into the game now on defense, Ryan Kreidler. He's the new third baseman.
Number 32.
And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And that one is out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. This one smacked out to left center. This looks like extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Maton with a relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, the slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So, man aboard. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Into center and a base hit. McGwire coming home. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One down.
Number 50.
Now it's the shortstop, number 50.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
To third. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
One down. And up next for New York, Pudge Rodriguez. On the ground to short, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the ninth. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Maton. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. One up, one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Rogers. Looking to start something with one gone. First pitch, and he just misses. And a swing and a miss there. And that is cut on and miss. Going to count 1-2. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. Now only one out remaining.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Justin Henry Malloy, looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one, out in front that time. And down on strikes. Ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Kevin Gausman.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.